Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Black History Month. Today I'm drawing Martin Luther King Jr. With this piece, I started with pan pastels. That's what you see me kind of getting my base layers down with before I go in with my colored pencil, and I kind of use them back and forth. I really like the pastels because it allows me to get a lot of color on the page pretty quickly. It's a really good base. It makes doing the colored pencil on top of it go a lot faster, so that's always a great thing. No, I hadn't really done any portraits up to this point. You know, my style has been more cartoony, or, you know, has dealt more with doing architecture or something like that. You know, this is the first time I really wanted to do something that was pushing more towards realism. And I decided to do this portrait because it's Black History Month, and I really wanted to try to do something outside of my regular comfort zone. I started off this piece using the grid method. I wanted to, you know, use that to help me get the proportions of his face right. You know, when you're drawing portraits, everything has to be pretty exact, or you're going to make their face look a little wonky. You're going to see me going back and forth between the pan pastels and the colored pencil. And for the colored pencil, I ended up using my typical Prismacolors for the most of it. I also have a Faber-Castell in there, as well as I think a couple polychromos pencils. So just trying to find the right colors to use on everything. Speaking of color, looking at the reference photo that I used for this, I realized partway through working on it that, you know, this photo was taken in daylight, outside, is highly exposed, so it kind of changes his skin tone from being something that's more of a medium brown into something that's much lighter brown. I kind of realized that as I was going through this drawing. Once I started to add my shadows in, I started noticing, I'm like, okay, I think Martin Luther King Jr. is a lot darker than what I ended up making him in this drawing. But again, my reference photo was in direct sunlight, and I didn't really know how to compensate to try to make his skin tone look like his true skin tone while still using the reference for my lighting and shadows and things like that. I didn't really know exactly which colors to use, so I kind of kept on the same path. I think it's the one thing about this drawing that I wish I could start over and change, is just making sure that his skin tone came out something closer to what I think it actually was. I went with yellow for MLK because of how that color symbolizes hope. I made the suit blue to help symbolize serenity or calmness. I feel like those two colors both represent a lot of what Martin Luther King Jr. wanted, and how he led his life. I drew the diagonal gold bars behind him to draw more attention to the eye. As you see me drawing it, I'm using the ruler to go around the eye as a center point. I ultimately wanted the viewer to be drawn directly to his eyes. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. This is my Martin Luther King Jr. Black History Month drawing. You can find out more about me on tristankyles.com or at my social media pages, The Artistic Tris. Catch you guys next time.